iOS 18.1 is out for everybody, but could this be the most confusing iOS release of all time? Of course, there is the Apple Intelligence that's been long awaited. You can now test it and use it. There is also, for those who are not getting Apple Intelligence, there are so much groundbreaking features coming with iOS 18.1. One of them is call recording. And you can also now do some things on the control panel. There is about 25 security bug fixes. So even if you're not going to update for anything, you can update for these bug fixes. But yet, there is also lots and lots of controversy in this update. So let's jump right into it. Okay, let's start from the confusion. The Apple Intelligence. So Apple promised that Apple Intelligence will be released with iOS 18.1. There was iOS 18 beta separate from iOS 18.1 beta for those who have iPhone 15 Pro and newer, and those who don't have are running a different iOS 18 beta. It was a little bit kind of segregation, but Apple was trying to prepare the ground for this Apple Intelligence that will be released with iOS 18.1. Now it has been released, but there is a big confusion. A big confusion is that most people are not getting it instantly. It's not a general rollout. Yes, the new Siri, the new flashing light, the new Apple Intelligence integrated in notes, writing, some other apps, it's not coming to everybody immediately that you update to iOS 18. Now, many people are going mad and crazy on Twitter because you do not have the option to enter into the wait list. Yes, you can join the waiting list for those that will get the Apple Intelligence in iOS 18.1, even if you're using iPhone 15 Pro or iPhone 16 series. And that is crazy. For those who are already in the beta program, they have the opportunity to get that full release if they update to the full RC release. But that is not sounding good. So now we come down to people who are not getting the Apple Intelligence. Imagine you bought the iOS 15 Plus last year, and right now you cannot test the Apple Intelligence. Of course, there is still good news for those who are there. Even though you're not getting the Apple Intelligence, there is that groundbreaking feature right now on iPhone. With iOS 18.1, you can now do call recording. Of course, it's nothing special. It will announce to all the participants in the call that this call is being recorded. To do that, once you dial your phone dialer and you are making a call, you will see on the top left an icon that shows call recording. So once the call is connected, you can click on that and it will announce to everybody that this call is being recorded, and it will record the call. So it also saves it to the Notes app. Of course, this is available for every device running iOS 18.1, and which is interesting. Another interesting thing I discovered in that call is that once you bring out the phone dialer right now, if you have dual SIM or you're using an eSIM, dual eSIM or one eSIM, physical SIM, you will see the primary or the secondary or whatever you name the SIM on the top left. Again, that same area that you see the call. And this is interesting because you can easily now swap the SIM card you want to use to make the call, or you can just know the one that is making the call. It was a little bit tinier in iOS 18.0. There are general bug fixes. I mean, there are over 25 bugs fixes on iOS 18.1. I don't know, maybe the opening of the Apple space for Apple Intelligence, for other applications to integrate. There is fixes in camera, there is bug fixes, security patches in camera, in Safari, in WebKit 2, even in Siri, and many other applications, so that your iPhone can be secure. So if you're not getting the Apple Intelligence, you can still update to get these latest security patches, and Apple is actually releasing a warning for all users to update to the iOS 18.1. So for me, I have no choice than to try and get the iPhone 16 Pros, either Pro or Pro Max, because you can actually, gone are the days when you can just have an iPhone or a little bit a year or 2 year older iPhone, and you can now say, oh, I enjoy all the features. Those years are gone. I was actually happy this year that Apple is bridging the gap, breaking the segregation of the base series and the Pro series. This year they gave the A18 chip for all of them, second generation 3 nanometer, and now they bridge the gap between the Pro and the Pro Max, making the 16 Pro, the first Pro phone that has everything that the Pro Max have apart from screen size and battery. I was happy with that, but right now Apple is now throwing in the Apple Intelligence, side and non-Apple Intelligence side. And if you're living in the EU, come on, I don't even know what to tell you. You're not getting any of that at all, even if you're buying iPhone 16. So that's it. What do you think about the iOS 18.1? Are you going to update? Are you going to stick with what you are? Are you going to buy iPhone 16 or 15 Pro to get all these features? I'm even beginning to fear that in the future, in 1 year or two, there might be some features that iPhone 16 might not get because they are not using the Pro chip, or the features that will come to iPhone 17 that will not come to the 16s because, probably a new chip has a new feature built into it that can only work with that chip. Let me hear from you in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe, turn the notification bell icon to get videos like this. Until I see you in the next one, it is peace.